What are you talking about, Mama?
Plants, Wolfie. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in my channel I talk about plants and my life and journey with my plants. Today we're doing my top 10 favorite Hoya of the month, again, of the month of June 2021. Yes, June. You know, I used to make 2 videos a week and I was getting a little bit burnt out, so then I started doing just 1 video a week. But then it kind of feels like I'm being so lazy. I feel like I wish I'm making more videos. So I don't know, I'm still like trying to find the right balance for myself. So I'm actually really looking forward to making this video. What else is going on? Heat wave. It's been so hot in Vancouver, BC. Our high was, it was like, I think it was almost close to the 40 degrees Celsius yesterday. What's that in Fahrenheit? Where's my phone? I'll put that on the screen. Super hot. But I know it's even like hotter, and my sister's in Portland, it's even hotter over there. So I've just been trying to keep my animals hydrated and cool down. I've been like just pouring water on top of Buddha, my chocolate lab, and to try to get his temperature down. I feel so bad that like we could walk around like with no clothes on, but he has to wear his big brown fur coat in this temperature. It was really like unbearable because we never have the need to have an air conditioning, so we don't really have that set up at home. But it was just for the past few days, it has been really challenging, but it's getting better today. And also because it's been so hot, I had to keep my cabinets and grow tent open so they're not overheating in there, my plants. But then everything's drying out so quickly. I feel like I'm just trying to water everything, and by the time that I've done 1 round of watering, I have to start again. Like things are drying up again. It's just kind of pretty crazy. But you know, summer is beautiful and the temperature is now cooling down. I have a package of Hoya that's been stuck in transit in this weather, so tomorrow I should get there. I hope I don't just open it and just like cry and see like a bunch of yellow leaves, but at the same time I think that might be the case. I'll let you guys know. Anyways, top 10 Hoyas of the month. I know it's your favorite. It's my favorite video to make too. Let's just get started. I'm gonna start with this one because the pot is so small and it keeps falling, and the new leaves are so dainty. I don't want to hurt it, so I'm just gonna go with this. Is actually, I think, my favorite Hoya at the moment. This is the Hoya SP VL9. Oops, is it not focusing? There you go. Look at those new leaves. They are just the cutest thing. So dainty. And they really look kind of like, I don't know, they're so plump and so cute. And there's like a new leaf in there too. Can you see? So cute. This was from my Crystal Star Nursery haul the last time, if you've seen that video. And all these are all new growth. So I'm just really happy with this guy. I was originally super in love with this Hoya, but because it's growing so well, it just, you know, has a super special place in my heart right now. It's just so cute. I don't know why my camera is not focusing. Is it focusing? No, it's not. I guess that's as close as it's willing to let me get to. But yeah, so beautiful. Really succulent, a little bit fuzzy. It's just so beautiful. I really love it. Crystal Star Nursery actually just had a restock today. I was actually on the lookout for this one again, just because I love it so much, but it wasn't on the list. So I'm really glad that I got it when they had it available. Love this one. The second one, also from Crystal Star Nursery. This one I was looking for a really long time. It's like my wish list, Hoya. And since I've gotten it, it's been doing really well. It's so beautiful. And I just want to show you guys, it's put out a new leaf. This is the Hoya compacta Varigata. This is the Hoya. It's still like just a little cutting, but it has been working on new growths. Can you see? I want to show you like this one. Look at this. You can see the new leaf, the pink inside of it. It's so precious. Doesn't this just kind of like look like ruffle you know, that kind of color, like very Victorian, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Super beautiful, and the pink is just so romantic. Such a pretty Hoya. Yeah, I'm not like waiting for it to become a bigger plant. I think it's just gonna take years, like decades, but I'm just really enjoying the way it looks right now. Can you guys, you probably can't see, but there's like a breeze coming in from the window. It's so nice. I forgot to tell you guys, last night it was so hot to go to sleep. I actually, after Wolfie fell asleep, I went downstairs into the freezer and I grabbed an ice pack, and I was like cuddling with the ice pack to go to sleep last night, or else I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep. Anyways, the next Hoya was one that I imported with Tropical Life Supply, and when it first arrived it didn't have really good roots, so I took 2 cuttings and I put it in the pot, and then the original plant is in the pot too, and they have all acclimated, all rooted, the cuttings and the original plant, and it's put out beautiful new leaves. So I'm just really proud of this one. I don't have the name tag in here. I will double check. I think this is a Potsy Eye. Oh no, yeah, Potsy Eye. Oh good, the name tag is on the top. So this is the plant. The leaves are so glossy and so shiny. Glossy and shiny is the same word, hey? But yeah, it's just so beautiful. This is a new leaf and this is a new leaf. The new leaf is like much bigger than the older leaves. It's right behind it, look at it. There you go. Yeah, and it's just so nice. There's another grow point here, and the 2 cuttings that I have rooted in the same pot. Let me see. And then there is a cutting that has grown out like a whole like new grow point here. But as a full plant, it's just very, very handsome. Yeah, it's just like super healthy looking, and so far has been really easygoing, so I'm just really happy with it. And this is a newer leaf that it's working on. Why is it not focusing? I think maybe I didn't set up the camera properly before we start filming. Actually, I have to make dinner. I'm making a quinoa salad and some Brussels sprouts, but I'm gonna make it exciting. Okay, and then the next one is one I got from Happy Planting. I got this before I went on my trip, and when I came back from the trip, it was like 13 days. It had 2 new leaves, but only 1 new leaf stayed around. So this is the Hoya. These 2 leaves were the original one that was sent to me, and this is a new one. I think it's very beautiful, but I really like the round form of the oval form of this Hoya. So I was hoping that the new leaves would keep that form, but I guess obviously my growing environment is so different from hers, so we'll see how this plant progresses. But it is a beautiful Hoya, and the venation is really, really stunning. This is the Hoya AH021. Yeah, very pretty. Also a little bit fuzzy too. Here we go. 4 down, 6 to go. All right, and then the next one. Oh, this one I also got in the import with Tropical Life Supply, and it also didn't have a lot of root system, and then it has now rooted, and it also had 2 new leaves, but 1 dropped too. That's like to be expected for me in my care. I don't know, it happens all the time for me. If it has a pair of new growth, 1 will, sorry, the wind is blowing my Hoya on the ground. 1 will a lot of times drop, but that's okay. So this is the let me see, Pentaphlebia. Sounds so like sexual, hey, phlebia. This is a new leaf. It was a green leaf when I first got it, and now it has gotten sun stress from the grow light. I'm going to do a grow light update soon for you guys. I've used the Spider Farm grow light in the terrarium for like a month now, so I want to show you guys all the happenings in there. There you go. The new leaf is so shiny and so like dark red or maroon. So pretty. And this is the plant. Okay, the next one I will show you. A while back in my vlog, I showed you guys like a repotting because my Hoya Crinkle 8 wasn't doing really well. So I repotted it, hoping that it will like give it a boost and have some new growth. And it's actually since then dropped 2 leaves, but it's put out 1 really beautiful leaf, and I really love this new leaf. It also looks different from the form that I got it from. It's like looks plumper and less like a taco. But it's super shiny and just like really beautiful. So this is the plant. So cute. This is the original leaf that I had. Kind of looks like a pea, hey? And then this is the new leaf that it's put out since repotting, which, you know, I'm pretty happy about because it was really dormant for almost a year now. So for it to have any sign of like movement or growth, it makes me happy. Look at those dents. Those crinkles are just so adorable. Like dimples. So unique and so beautiful. But I can't say that this plant is doing well because it looks like the bottom leaves are yellow too. I might lose those leaves too. Who knows? It's just, yeah, not the easiest for me. But for now, I just really love this new leaf. So pretty. All right, and then the next one I want to show you is my Hoya Pubic Helix Jungle Garden. It's actually been featured. Ooh, it needs water. It's been featured in my Hoya flower, a blooming Hoya video that I just posted last week, and it's blooming again. So obviously that just brings it to the top of my like favorite Hoya list. It is the foliage is very beautiful. It's like really kind of round. It's not really like your usual pubic helix. This is the foliage, and then this time the bloom is actually very round. The one that I showed you in the previous video, it has lost a few flowers, so it didn't look this round. It's no longer fragrant. It was fragrant for the first few days of the bloom. This is one Hoya that blooms for the longest. I'm really happy. Like it keeps its bloom for me for, it's been almost a week now. So I was reading Facebook comments. Most people were saying their Hoya Bella flowers bloom for them for like 2 weeks. I rarely have had mine bloom, and it does not last for like a few days. So I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's just my Hoyas are not mature enough that their flowers don't last as long. But in my experience, like for the Hoya flowers to last just like a week is a pretty long time. So pretty. Look at this. Gorgeous. Okay, and then the next Hoya. So like as usual, I've just been buying plants, and then I was like, okay, I need to make some money. So then I just thought maybe I'll sell a cutting of my Hoya Wilbur Graves, but then I ended up trading for another Hoya, which, you know, if I get more money, I'm just gonna use the money to buy Hoyas anyway. So a trade is kind of just like, you know, it saves the middleman of the money. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I traded with my friend who I really like, her Instagram account is called Helen versus Plants. She has exquisite Hoyas, and she posted this Hoya on her Instagram, and I was kind of jealous. I was like, I really want that Hoya, and I don't know how I could get a hold of it. I've never seen it being sold. But then she offered, she had multiple plants, so she offered to trade with me. So it really worked out. She traded this Hoya Irina with me. And like she said, it's like 2 cuttings, but it fell from the pot, so I had to repot it. There's actually 3 cuttings in there. So it's like a super full plant, and I love it. It looks a little bit like the Larissa that I actually also traded with her, but it's different. The shape is not as oval. It's got a like more pointy top. I think it's so gorgeous. Yeah, I'm just really happy with this trade, and I think, yeah, I would like to be able to trade more. But it's just like at this point, my collection is so big that it's a little bit harder for me to find people who doesn't have what I already have to trade with. But I often give people, not often, but I do offer like free cuttings for people who are looking for certain plants. If I have like a big bushy one, then I would share a cutting, even if they don't have anything to trade with me. So what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, every time I think about talking about my collection, I just think about the Little Mermaid when she's like in that cave and she's like singing about her collection of human stuff. You know, do you know which song I'm talking about? Like, look at the stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Am I being so lame? I'm in a particularly like goofy mood today. 2 more Hoyas to show you. Okay, so this one, I actually, when I posted it on Instagram, I didn't think people would like it so much, but I have gotten like over 300 likes for this Hoya, which is really unusual because I don't have a really big like following, but this is so pretty. This is Hoya Vitilina. I think in this lighting, it's kind of a little bit harder to see, but it tans so beautifully. And it's got like speckles, and it's grown into a really nice sized plant. It has, whoops, I want to show you guys. It has recently bloomed. Maybe I'll insert a picture of the bloom for you. But the bloom has now shrunk after like 2 days, I think. There you go. But it's just such a pretty plant, and like, you know, I don't really have Hoyas this size because most of the stuff I'm buying just like little cuttings, right? So it's just really, really nice to have a big leaf Hoya grow for me, and it just feels really nice. I know for some people this is probably just like nothing. This is probably like a cutting for them. Like, you know, Rick Moore, is that how you say his name? Have you guys checked out his video? You should. His garden is amazing. His Hoya collection is just amazing. So the last Hoya I'm going to show you, I really love this Hoya, but it has not been on my list for a really long time because it hasn't been growing. And my brother, as many of you know, he's collecting Hoyas, so he's like a crazy plant enthusiast like me. And he grows things so well. I think his home just got like the perfect lighting and humidity for tropical plants, for Hoyas. And so when he asked me for a cutting of this plant, I couldn't cut it for him because it was not growing. He suggested for me to loan it to him to grow, and if it grows out, then he'll take the cutting. He has grown it out, and it's so beautiful. And he's taken a cutting from it, and it's now come home with me, and I really hope that it stays growing well with me. It is the Hoya Clemence. This is the Hoya. I want to show you the most impressive leaf. This is the leaf that's grown out in his home. Look at that, those venation. I know given different lighting, it will have different coloration, but I really love this dark green color. That's one leaf that's grown in his care, and another leaf here. This also. So beautiful. It does have like this new growth point and a tiny little new, a new leaf that it might decide to grow it out, may not, don't know, but this is the plant. So pretty. Yeah, I am absolutely in love with this leaf. Look at this. Very pretty. I think that's 10, you guys. I gotta, 21 minutes since I've been filming now. I gotta go rush to make dinner and put these Hoyas away. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please wish me luck. I guess it'll be too late for you to wish me luck anyways, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed for tomorrow for the Hoya shipment. I hope they all come well, and if they do, I will show you. If they don't, I'll tell you. All right, guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and I hope to see you around more. Bye. Oh, comment which Hoya did you like the most. All right, anyways, bye.